Okay, I'm doing another video. An interesting one. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do in it. I'm just gonna take a walk. So this is the location at my grandma's country club. I'm gonna take a walk and talk about a few things about NW. First off, let's just get it off my chest by saying I feel kind of like a fool by saying this, but it is the truth, and that is Drew Drexel will not be competing in Baltimore, but nonetheless at Atlanta. I feel like a fool of myself for kind of jumping to conclusion and saying, oh, he's going to Baltimore. Well, today, he confirmed that, and right now he's in Hawaii. So that confirms he's in Atlanta. You don't know that's sad, because even if you know he was competing in Baltimore, I wouldn't see him because he'd run, probably late in the night. I'm only saying to like the break. I want to say mid break, but the break isn't really mid, because last year in Miami City Finals, the break wasn't that mid. It was not that mid. But so yeah. But I realize now, I think the second half went fast because there was like 9 competitors, and like a few of them jacked out in like the second obstacle. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. That's kind of interesting. I definitely think that's interesting. Is like that's how that's the reality of it. I don't know if it surprises you. Other things. So that's kind of the big ANW news. Next I'm gonna say my top 10 standalone Clone Wars episodes. That will come up pretty soon. But those are kind of the videos I know that I'm gonna go and shoot. That's kind of the videos I just know. Because I have them on a list, which I make on a whiteboard. So you can imagine that since it's on a whiteboard, you erase it. So yeah, when I'm done with that list, I'll make a new list. So I wonder what videos you want. I'm gonna try to do like the newest videos as the news. So like when Endgame Trailer 2 comes out, make a video saying what the content, breaking down the content that happened in that, where the story might go. Next week when Captain Marvel comes out, I'll review that. I'm not gonna rank the MCU films again, not till Endgame, because I'll just say where Captain Marvel falls in the ranking, but I won't officially rank them until after Endgame. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I just want to go back quickly saying how the Survivor season is. We're 2 episodes in. I like the idea of Extinction. I like where it went. We're still waiting to see if Keith went to Extinction Island. I'd assume that he would. I think if I was in the shoes, I would. But yet again, I was never on Survivor, so I truly don't know what is going through his head. What is he thinking? Because usually when you're out, you're like, ah, damn it, but like you're like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go and eat. And when you figure out there's a chance to get him back in the game, it's bittersweet. It's like, obviously, I'm not dumb enough to not, take that opportunity, but at the same time, it could be like, I was really looking for that cheeseburger. So it's like, so I see where he's coming from, but I don't. I see it, but I don't. But as far as the cast, I think the cast is not as, the newbies are not as good as previous seasons. I would say. But the returning players are really cool. But I feel like if it was an all newbie season, I don't think it would be as good. But that's not the case. You know, it's not all newbies. So that's kind of why I feel like, you know, the first we're 2 episodes in the first 2 episodes were not that surprising. You know, I think the first 2 votes were like literally the first vote. You didn't even need to vote. You knew who was going home. That's how much. Second vote, not so much, but it was playing up like Kelly Wentworth might have been voted. But man, that wasn't the case because they did, like, sometimes you can tell by the editing. Meaning they played up the fact that they're gonna vote Kelly and Kelly's gonna go home for the majority of the episode. And usually Survivor editors want to blindside you by being like, oh, you think this person's gonna go? Psych. So that's kind of what I felt like they were going for. But I knew that was kind of what going for, so I was kind of like, I kind of had hoped that Kelly would go home because that would be like a cool kind of blindside, a cool kind of twist saying that, oh, psych, the first returning competitor is out. You know, it's like, hey, the first returning competitor is out. Second shocks, but no. You know, like, just stays alive. You know? And then Keith. So I guess the first 2 episodes were pretty predictable. Hopefully, I'm hoping the season will pick up, but you know, like, I can't tell. You know, we're 2 episodes in, so there's anything could happen. So it's kind of channel update. You know, I don't know what I'll title. I guess we'll do. Oh,